It was wet. I had flip-flops on.
Gay Matthews still vividly remembers when she slipped and hit her head 2.5 years ago.
I looked in the mirror and I said, oh my God, I was bleeding. It was horrible.
Matthews was a flight attendant for United Airlines when she fell in a bathroom while on a layover in Beijing. The flight crew rushed her to the hospital. A CAT scan showed no bleeding on her brain or broken bones, so she flew home to Maine. But then she began forgetting things and was afraid to go out on her own.
And it became more and more apparent that I would just get lost all the time in very familiar surroundings. To be around more than 4 people at a time would just jam my head.
Matthews suffered post-concussion syndrome, which can cause severe loss of memory and impair attention and focus. Desperate to get her life back, Matthews began seeing Suzanne Sylvester, a speech-language pathologist at Bayside Neurorehabilitation Services. Sylvester uses a computer-based program called Interactive Metronome. Matthews hears a steady cowbell tone through her headphones. She must anticipate the beat and tap in sync with it.
They'll tap to the tone, and that rhythmic arm movement in conjunction with that tone, that's all they're doing, is causing the nerve cells to connect with one another, to reconnect, to make new connections, to reorganize the brain.
After 2 sessions, Matthews memorized 20 words. Now, after several months of therapy,
the difference is day and night. It's like channels in my brain have hooked back up, so I can think, I can talk. Before this, I couldn't have carried on this conversation because I would forget words all the time.
Interactive Metronome is being used on more than 24 patients at Bayside, and the majority are reporting improvements in their memory, attention span, focus, and in their confidence. The clinic is also planning to train additional staff and possibly use the therapy on patients with other medical conditions.
It's actually pretty incredible.
Dr. Mark Kiefner is Bayside's clinical director.
I didn't think she'd be going back to work when I first saw her because she had a lot of significant cognitive impairments. So, she's made tremendous progress.
Now fully recovered, Matthews is hoping to be back on an airplane in time for the holidays.
I'd rather be shopping in Beijing for Christmas presents. Paying retail is horrible.
In Portland, Vivian Lee, News Center.